Welcome to New Anunnaki. My name is Annika. Also, you can call me Psychic Seer C. Basically, I've changed my channel due to impersonations and also people just stealing my content. So please do not use my previous emails nor my previous Cash Apps because basically they've hacked it. This is my new email that you can contact me at if you would like a private reading. Also, with my lives, I will keep you posted. You're welcome to stay subscribed, hit that bell notification. And when I go live, you'll know when I'm going live. I don't know when I'm going to do it because they hijacked that too. So we will see how this works out. But today's pick a card is all about no contact. How do they feel about you? And so, of course, this is cuffing season. This is where everybody starts to feel the need to be with someone else and they start to hook up, right? So we're going to look at some of us, we're not in contact with our person. And so we're going to look at, for those that are not in contact, or there's someone that you're interested in knowing about, we're going to look at how do they feel about you. So we're going to look at how do they feel, and if they could tell you anything, what would they want to say, and what is your advice on this situation. So, of course, I'm going to use my La Mucha deck in order to get some insight on their feelings. I always take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. So don't make it fit. I will give you as much details as I can to let you know if this is for you or not. And we're just going to look at how do they feel about you. This current energy, this current moment. Always remember that one thing about energy, it is emotions. One thing about emotions, they can change. Okay, so let me not say energy, but emotions can change. And energy is real as well, and energy can change. It can change with the essence of the person and their true intentions. So yeah, so we're going to take a look at the energy of your person and how they feel about you. You're going to have 3 visuals to choose from, and I want you to pick the card that most resonates with you. So the first card is going to be Angel of Expression. Let me just move this out the way. We'll just place this here. Excellent. So we have Angel of Expression as one of our cards. Let's see if we can adjust that. That looks better. And then our other card will be Goddess of Nature. I don't know. It may not be bright enough. Goddess of Nature. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah. And then we have Goddess of Strength. So, of course, you can always pause the video to give yourself some time to take a look at the cards and which one calls to you. pile 1. Let me just adjust this a little bit so we can see this better. Which one is which? Okay. And let me just get out of your way. Around here, let's come over this way, shall we? Let's get up and out of the way. So your first card is the Angel of Expression, and then your second card is going to be the Goddess of Nature, and your third card is going to be the Goddess of Strength. And what are we asking today in this pick a card? We're asking the no contact. How do they feel about you? Excellent. So, let's see, shall we get started? Excellent. So let's start with the first card, which is the Angel of Expression. And we want to know, how do they feel about you? There hasn't been any contact, pile 1. Let's see. So, pile 1. Let's start here at 7:06. So how do they feel about you? Well, they feel like they're in competition. They feel like there is some type of conflict. They feel betrayed. But they want to work with you. And they want to celebrate with you. So what I see here is, how do they feel about you? Well, if we look at the Five of Wands, we're going to see that the Five of Wands tell us that there is an energy of competition. There is an energy of rivalry. There's an energy where this person feels like they must fight for you. They feel like either this relationship is combative. So there's a lot of either competition for you, or they feel like they must fight for you. But there is a lot of rivalry going on. There's a lot of conflict going on. And when we look at the Five of Wands in relation to love, it has to do with competing with others to be with you, right? It also has to do with conflict between lovers, right? I feel like this person feels like they need to compete for you. And with this Three of Swords, if it's not them feeling that they need to compete with you, they feel like compete for you, they feel like you had to compete for them. And in the end, someone experienced the Three of Swords, or you both experienced the Three of Swords because of the competition in love. So there may have been a breakup, there may have been an argument, there may have been a conflict, there may have been some type of separation where it caused sadness and tears for them, or either you, okay? And it had to do with all the conflict, all the rivalry, all the competition for you or for them. Okay, so you have to take it how it resonates. And then with this Three of Pentacles, this is a willingness, even though you two have been through this situation of rivalry and conflict, this person still wants to work with you. They still want to build something. They still want to have something with you. They still want to be cooperative, okay? They still want to partner with you. They still want to do things with you. They still feel, um, maybe you two work together, so they still want to work with you. They still want to have harmony with you. They still want to be friends, okay? They still want to build something with you, doing projects with a partner, feeling like a team, love at work, doing creative things together. And then to support that, I see the Three of Cups. They still want to be friends. They still want to celebrate with you. They still want to, if it's not friends and it's not love, if it's not love, right? If they no longer want a relationship with you, they definitely want a friendship. They still want to be friends. They still want to work together. Um, you know, even though, you broke their heart, or even though they broke your heart, they still want the friendship to be there. Do they want this to turn into love though? Do they want this friendship to develop into love? Like, I don't think that they want necessarily love again, but they want, they're open to it, because the Three of Cups is talking about friendship developing into a romance. I just think this person, they still want to be your friend. They still want to work with you. They still see you as important. And as you can see here, 333. We can't ignore that. There was a big change, and it changed your relationship because of competition, deception, a breakup. But they still want to work with you. How do they feel about you? Um, I just felt this. I just heard something. No hard feelings. How do they feel about Pal One? Monster within, internal struggles, personal challenges, wanting to improve. Like, they want things to improve between you, but they have some demons. They have some things that they need to work out. With this number 25, internal struggles, personal challenges. It's not you, it's them. Okay, so they may have broke your heart because they created so much competition around you. They may have caused so much conflict at work and also in your social group. Um, definitely if you guys were friends and they tried to turn it romantic, or it went romantic. With this angel of expression, it says speak the truth and express yourself clearly, right? So it's like this person possibly had to come clean and just admit to you that, it wasn't you, it was them. They had issues and they have things that they need to resolve within themselves. What is your, if they could tell you anything, what would they want to tell you about how they're feeling about the separation? What would they want you to know? I feel too much pressure right now. Yeah. And then there are still so many unsaid things between us. And then I'm trying to take responsibility for my actions right now. Please know this. Yeah, like this person knows that they have things that they have to deal with. They know that they have, they know that they have things they have to deal with. They know that they have issues that they need to resolve in their life, okay? And they know that there is some type of truth that they need to speak, okay? And maybe you spoke some type of truth to them about the situation. What is your advice as far as this love relationship with, or this, no contact relationship with this person? What is your advice? You have, your love life is being affected by children. So this may be something around kids. This may be something, of course, around children that has affected this relationship dearly. So that is what I have for you, Pile 1. I think if anything, it says speak the truth and express yourself clearly. So I think your advice is that very thing. Speak your truth, especially if you are able to communicate with this person and let them know how you feel. So I'm going to end it there. If you're interested in maybe diving in deeper as far as questions like how can you bring this relationship to, if there's anything you can do to salvage this relationship, or is there anything to do to bring this relationship to you, you can always email me at this email here on the page for a personal reading. Other than that, I'm going to wish you all the best, and I am going to prepare for Pile 2. Excellent. So, Pile 2, we're asking the question, no contact, how do they feel about you at 1712? So, of course, always take what resonates and leave the rest. If you do like my content, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, comment, let me know how it resonates with you, or if it resonates with you, and what is, how much does the story resonate with you, and what part does. So here we go. Of course, as I told those before me, please don't use my previous email. You want to use the one at the bottom of the page if you're interested in a personal reading, only because of impersonators and people taking my content and using it on their page along with my Cash App, my previous one. So please don't give to that Cash App. Please don't go to the email. So here we are. So we're asking, no contact, how do they feel about you, Pile 2? You have the Tower. So they feel like you came in and turned their world upside down. You have the Eight of Swords. They feel like a victim. They feel like they're trapped in a situation that they cannot free themselves. And you have the Fool. And they feel like you, my friend, have a new beginning. Okay? So let's take a look at the cards that we have right now. So of course, you have totally changed their life with this Tower card, right? The Tower card talks about total upheaval, total change, total devastation to something in the past that basically was built on sand anyway. This was a breakup of some kind. This was a weak relationship that finally ended. Foundational shift in the view of love. You could have totally changed this person's idea of love and what love looked like. And how do they feel? They feel like they're trapped now. You may have came into their life and just totally shook things up, okay? With your energy, with this Eight of Swords, we're talking about someone who feels trapped in their emotions, trapped in their feelings, and not being able to get out of it. feeling suffocated, feeling smothered. This person's feeling passive in their love life, right? Not really being able to get out of, I think it's more of their emotions and their feelings, feeling like a victim, right? Feeling helpless and paralyzed and hopeless, feeling imprisoned, okay? Not being able to save a relationship, not being able to save a situation, and um, basically you being the energy of the fool, right? Or they feel like you totally came in and turned everything upside down, and you, on the other hand, are experiencing this new beginning, right? You're lighthearted. You're moving through your life, um, having a new relationship, having fun and light romances, while they're trapped in their emotions and their feelings of what used to be and how things used to be. So this person is really going through it right now with their emotions. I see with the tower, the tower points to, let me see, I'm trying to think of what sign is the tower. I can't recall offhand. Aries. So this kind of Mars energy, Aries. You have with the Eight of Swords, you have, what are swords? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini type of energy. Eight of Swords specifically talks about a Jupiter in Gemini. And then, of course, you have the Aquarius, which is a very, when we think about the Fool, they feel like you're very detached. Like you're unbothered. It's like this relationship fell apart and it actually broke you free and trapped them. Okay? So this is how this person kind of feels right now. They feel like you're living this free and carefree life while they're trapped in their emotions. If it's not them, they feel like you are trapped in your emotions, right? After this breakup, this like sudden out of nowhere breakup, and they are free, okay? They're feeling like you're trapped in your head and trapped in your emotions. You're still in this tower, even though you're outside of it. Everything fell apart, and you're stuck, and they're free. If it's not that, it's vice versa. How do they feel about you right now? The hunter, aggressor, tracker, provider. They feel like you're going out for what you want. They feel like you are an outsider. You're no longer a part of, everything. You're doing your own thing. You're going out for what you want. Again, I really feel like you're the fool here. You have the 32 and you have the 22. And so I kind of feel like this person feels like you're like, you're just fine. You're living this life like nothing happened. And they're like trapped in this, nightmare of a tower moment that they can't seem to get themselves out of. And you are going after what you want. You're providing for yourself. You're a misfit. You're a loner. You're just doing your thing with this Fool card. If they could say anything to you, what would they want to say? I know it may be too late by the time I figure things out. Yeah, because they're so trapped in their emotions and their feelings, they can't seem to get past the event, right? While you're like moving on. Even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us. They're trying to put on a brave face, but they are hurt. I care too much about what others think right now. And they're just trying to save face, basically. There is something that has been obviously the breakup was sudden. It was unexpected. Whatever happened, is if it wasn't a breakup, it was some type of dramatic event that took everybody by surprise, and it affected a lot of people, and they kind of feel like, but it didn't affect you as much, because you are still striving, you're still going out for what you want. But it can also, like I told you, be them feeling like they're in this fool energy and they left you behind while you're trapped in your emotions and feeling trapped in what happened with this tire moment. What is your advice about this situation? Second, I have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Yeah, so, and which I'm not surprised with that. This person cares too much about what other people think. Normally in religion, it is all about the community. It's all about communing with others. It's all about solidarity. And if it is about spirituality, it is spirituality gained through someone, through a group, through someone, right? Through a religious figure. Someone is leading you. And so there is some type of community there. And so I guess this person is a part of that community. And even though that community is obviously falling apart, they are, they're not in it, but they feel trapped because they can't necessarily leave it. Okay? While you, my friend, are free to go about your life however you want to, because you two are on two different paths, right? This person may be on a path that involves people, and your path is actually an individual path, which, can be difficult. So that is what I have for you, Pal 2. Of course, if you're interested in getting more insight on the situation of course, how you can repair this situation, if you can get back together and how you could always email me at my new email. Please don't do my old email because it has been taken over by other people. And also don't use my Cash App, my old Cash App either, because they've taken that over as well. If you do want to get in contact me and you are interested in a personal reading, that would be the email address to contact in order to get more information about this situation. So, of course, I wish you the best. If this does resonate with you, please don't forget to give me a like and let me know how it resonates and how much of it resonated with you, and your story if you want to share. So I'm going to head on to my final pal, which is, of course, pal 3. Last but not least, we are asking the question, pal 3, no contact, how do they feel about you? Of course, I always take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not your story, it's not your story, and you shouldn't try to make it fit. I'm tapping into energies, but I may not be tapping into yours. We'll see. So, pal 3, we're asking, how do they feel about you, no contact? Well, they feel like they're out in the cold and they're trying to pray to a higher source for guidance and clarity, because they are dealing with some issues that are beyond their control with this devil card. They've been taken over by addictions, greed, and materialism has gotten the best of them. And So if it's not them, they feel this way about you. They feel like you are dealing with financial issues and you're needing to pray to a higher source in order to get guidance. You need to get yourself out of the situation because you are alone. They feel like you're addicted to some things, whether it's substance, sex, people, dark entities, right? Witchcraft, whatever. They feel like you are attached to something or something is attached to you. And then with the Four of Pentacles, they feel like you're greedy and selfish and materialistic. If that's not how if that's how they feel about you, okay? If that's not how they feel about you, then that is how they feel, okay? But I think when we was asking how do they feel about you, they feel like you are at a very difficult time in your life where you are seeking spiritual guidance because you are hurting financially, okay? They feel like you are addicted to some things that you can't necessarily break free of. They feel like the devil's got the best of you. And with the Four of Pentacles, they feel like you're motivated by money and material things, and you're very selfish and greedy. With this Five of Pentacles, this is talking about, if we were talking about the Five of Pentacles as far as love, they feel like you're isolated and you're lonely and you're feeling distant and depressed. If we are talking about the Devil card, again, this is a serious card that points to addictions. They feel like you have some form of addiction that you can't seem to shake. Whether it is addicted to money, whether it's addicted to financial things, whether it's addicted to having things, powerless and controlling yourself. It could be lust, hedonism, selfish disregard for others, obsession. But they feel like, in this case, they feel like you may be like addicted to having things and it has put you in the poorhouse. With this Four of Pentacles, this talks about, when we're talking about love, the Four of Pentacles is talking about clingy, jealous, insecure, holding on to the past. They feel, but if we're talking about someone, they can feel like you're insecure and, you're stingy, or you're having to hold on to things because of your addictions, right? You're having to be frugal. You're having to set boundaries and things like that to hold on to your money because you're hurting financially. And that's how they currently feel about you. How do they feel about you? Witness, to know, personal evidence, to speak out. They feel like you know something. They feel like you spoke out. They feel like, if it's not them, they feel like they know something. They know something about you. They have personal evidence. They feel like, they can, I don't know, speak out about you. I think how do they feel about you? They feel like you know something. They feel like you spoke out about something. They feel like you're disciplined, you're consistent, you practice. How do they feel about you? They feel like you're a hard worker. You're very consistent. You do what you're supposed to do. But you spoke out, and that put you where you are, right? Because you witnessed something. You have personal evidence of something, and therefore I will make things right between us one day. This person wronged you. They may have put you in the position that you are in. And they know this. What do they want to say? Pile 3. I'm sorry I couldn't follow through with my problem. Yeah, this person did you wrong. And they're just not telling you what they did to you. They put you in the position that you're in, basically. I will come back for you. Yeah, this person, they betrayed you. They betrayed you. Whatever you are going through right now, they are the one that did it. That's what it looks like, because that's what these cards are saying. Clear as day. I will make things right. The only way you need to make things right is you did something wrong, right? I'm sorry I couldn't follow through. Like, they were supposed to do their part and they didn't do it, okay? They didn't do their part, and most likely they put you in a very vulnerable position that put you in this financial bind that you're in right now, and I will come back for you. Like, it's obvious they left you to the wolves, and yeah, and it was something that they said, right? It's something that they said, something that they said they knew, something they spoke out about, okay? And it's something that they did often. You know, they did it over and over and over and over again in order to, you know, cause this situation, to put you in this dire situation that you possibly find yourself in now. Okay. What is the advice about this situation? You have... This had to do with a reconciliation. It seems like this person is going to come back. You're going to reconcile with this person. Someone from your past is returning to your life. There's going to be an engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And then you have let go of control issues. So if you still love this person, if you still want to be with them, they're coming back. Whatever position they put you in, they are coming back. And it seems to me like they're going to come back and they're going to marry you. So just, you know, relax. And yeah, the card you have here is Goddess of Strength. Stand up for what you believe in, and you will gain respect by holding your ground. So, and I'm glad that I pulled this card, because I forgot to pull it for the last pile, which, you know something, okay? Not only do they know something, but you know stuff too. And you are consistent. One thing about someone who is disciplined and consistent, and they practice, they get better at time with whatever they're doing. And you just need to stand up for yourself. It's obvious that you know things and you can speak out, and you know, when this person comes back, you need to speak your truth. They are coming back though, because they said that they will. And you know, maybe they were supposed to do something at the time and they didn't, and that's why you're in the position that you're in. I'm not sure, but you know, they acknowledge that they did not do what they were supposed to do. They did not follow through on what they were supposed to follow through on. and they are going to make things right. It seems to me that that's what the cards are saying. So, of course, take what resonates. Let me know how this resonates or applies to you. It seems like we're talking about a Capricorn with this Devil card, and with the Four of Pentacles, this could be someone with a Capricorn and Saturn, but we could also be talking about a Virgo or a Taurus. And then with the Five of Pentacles, we have a Taurus and Venus. So that is what I have for you, Pile 3. Of course, take what resonates and leave the rest. Of course, if you've stayed here for the whole reading, I thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And when I go live, of course, you know, I will do yes or no readings. You're going to have to give me a second, because right now I'm dealing with impersonators, and basically they've just been taking my free readings and kind of, I don't know, doing some type of stuff that they be doing. But anyway, I bid you adieu. I thank you so much. And until next time, my name is Annika. Bye-bye.